The 2K Sports pregame show.
Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you're ready for another year of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Got Kenny the Jet Smith, and got the big diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards playing against the Orlando Magic. We've seen a lot of quality basketball from this Orlando team lately. The game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. Hey, Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
This is when we make our resolutions for 2016. I don't really like to make resolutions, guys, but I guess if I had to, I would say I would like to actually dunk one-handed.
Well, Elevator Ernie, you better have a trampoline as part of that fantasy.
Well, I don't even think you can dunk donuts in coffee, man, so keep it moving.
See, that's why I don't like to make resolutions. Here's Kevin Harlan.
There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Here at the Verizon Center, the fans in Washington, D.C. amped up for their Wizards. This game's going to be a challenge for them. Facing one of the top-tier teams in the league, they'll have to be at their best to steal a win here.
And an opportunity for them to even this thing up in terms of the season series. A team they'll see 4 times in all, a win here would boost their confidence in the matchup.
It sure would. They say the great ones always bounce back from a bad game. That goes for teams as well as players. I mean, they want to answer back for their last showing against this team and show what they're made of here.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Freak is out there with Jennings. Gordon, the pass to Jennings. And a wide open look for Freak. No good. And it's Washington the other way. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. You move the ball like they did and take smart, good shots, you're coming away with a lot of wins.
On defense, the Magic want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
And Orlando has possession. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And Wall kicks to Kaman. The fader. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take
it. And here's Freak. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. 3 on the clock. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Wall up top. He's guarded by Jennings. Wall dishes to Gortat, and that one's good. Gortat's got his first basket.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
Jennings passes to Rice. There's the triple. And it's Kaman with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, Kev. I caught up with Washington's head coach. A lot of his focus in preparing his team for this game centered around how they plan to deal with point guard Brandon Jennings. He said Jennings is a blur out there. He's so fast, and he plays with a relentless energy. It's a challenge for any team to really keep up with him. Kevin will see if they can do it.
Thanks, Doris.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
And Wall kicks to Porter. And it's off from three-point range. Magic leading by 4. Outside Jennings. Rice dishes to Gordon. Out to the wing. Now here's Freak. 8 points his last outing. Here's Vucevic. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Vucevic has got his first points of the night. The Wizards have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Came in a screen. Beal gets a wide open look. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Beal's got his first 3 points of the game.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Gordon, looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Everett. Offensive rebound. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
First one falls for him. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Kaman. Ryan Owens comes in for Gortat. Oubre's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Shumpert in there for Beal. Now here's Shumpert. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Picked by Vucevic. Now the pass to Oladipo. Lets it fly. Kept alive Orlando. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. There's a screen. Outside jumper. To the middle. Here's Serafin. And it's all evened up.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Now the dish to Rice. This one for 3. That is good.
Come on now, let's go.
Rice has got 8 points.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
Wall attacking. Nice D from Oladipo. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
It's stolen by Wall. And here we go, the Wizards' fast break. Oubre passes to Wall. Shumpert gets a wide open look. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. The Magic have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And Oladipo kicks to Rice. The feed to Nicholson. Wall against Oladipo. They set the pick. Wall with the steal. 2 on the clock. He takes it up and lays it in.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Wizards out front as they end the first quarter on a 12-4 run. We'll be back shortly live from the Verizon. And a chance to hear from Bradley Beal. He came from a football family in St. Louis, but said his mother introduced him to the game of basketball at a young age.
She definitely put the ball in my hands. She's the one who taught me my form, my follow through, and still to this day, she yells at me if I miss a shot. So she's kind of a perfectionist, and she definitely taught me how to shoot. She can shoot it, and she still to this day thinks she can shoot better than me.
Maybe some other NBA players. He's checked in for Ryan Hollins, and Porter subbed in for Gortat. The Magic trail by 4, and so in the game for the Magic, Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Jennings out there with Freak. Can't make good off the screen.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Grizzlies made some major contributions. He finished with 8 points and flashed his range a few times in the process. It was a complete outing for him, one that he hopes to be replicated here. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night. I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Beal dishes to Shumpert. Up top, Seraphin. Pass to Beal. And here's Wall outside. It's hauled in by the Magic. 1:39 left to play here in the second quarter. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Gordon with the screen for Jennings. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's foul number 2 for him.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
Oubre's checked in for Iman Shumpert. Fournier's checked in for the Magic. There's 1:26 left now here in the second. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Jennings passes to Fournier. Wall with the steal. In transition, here come the Wizards. Beal's running. Oubre can't get it to go.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Here's Jennings. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Wall against Jennings. They get it back. Tries it again. Oubre, good. Oubre's got his second basket of the night.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Jennings kicks to Rice. Dishes it to Gordon. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
35 seconds left in the first half of the game. And Beal kicks to Wall. He dishes it to Porter. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Picked by Vucevic. Now Freak. And it's Gordon penetrating. That's good. Gordon's got 6 in the quarter. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. It's the Magic. They lead by 1. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, guys, with Nick here, what was the difference in how this team played as the first half progressed?
We toughened up a little bit. They were getting a lot of easy points, a lot of points around the paint, around the basket. And we just started playing more aggressive, playing hard on the defensive end, and that got us going offensively, too. So we just got to keep doing that, play hard, and should be fine.
Well done, Nick. We appreciate it. Guys, over to you.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get your... Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast.
Well, some really terrific numbers for Freak. He has 11 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. So the Wizards 5 right now. The talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. Gortat is out there with Chris Kaman. And it's Porter. And at the 3, the small forward. Freak with it. Pass to Gordon. Inside. Rice. Gortat with the rebound.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul. It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Gordon with the screen for Jennings.
Move the ball.
Pass to Rice.
Stick it too much.
To the wing right side. Vucevic dishes to Rice. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Everett. Gortat with the block.
3 straight misses here to start the second half.
Porter passes to Wall. Inside. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. Ryan Hollins is checked in for Kaman. Serafin comes in for Gortat. And Porter subbed in for Beal. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Jennings kicks to Vucevic and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Jennings with the bucket.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Serafin. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Hollins. That's good. And now a 5-point Magic lead. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Outside, Wall. With 1 on the clock. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Well, the Wizards shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. On the court for Orlando, Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Freak is out there with Jennings. And it's Fournier in at the small forward. Here's Gortat. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
At the line for your Wizards.
The first free throw is good.
Gortat. At the line for 2.
All free throws good for Marcin Gortat. Orlando's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Kicks to Rice. On the wing, Gordon. Gortat covering. Vucevic. Rebound by the Wizards. Kaman's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Porter dishes to Wall. There's the pick. Gortat, the pass to Beal. To take the lead. It's hauled in by Gordon. Orlando leading. And now Orlando on the break. Pushing it up. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. This one at the line is good.
Nice numbers from Gordon. 10 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
And Orlando making a change here. Magic moving the ball around. Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. He feeds it to Vucevic. And there's the pass to Rice. From 8 feet away, he drops it in. And the Magic lead by 5. So it's Washington now.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in their huddle. He told his guys, time's running low. If we're going to make our move, it's going to be now. Are you guys ready? And as they nodded, he said, let's go get it. Kevin?
Here's Beal. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks that coach drew up.
Here's Porter. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 6th assist on the night. Payton kicks to Rice. Gortat with the block. It's 2-on-1. Moving it up. Here's Wall. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Washington.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
2 shots.
And then for Washington, Ryan Howland, he's checked in for Kaman. Seraphin comes in for Otto Porter Jr., and it's Iman Shumpert in for John Wall. Freak's checked in for Orlando. Jennings comes in for Payton, and the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Wizards, Chris Kaman is checked in for Ryan Howland. Porter comes in for Kevin Seraphin, and it's John Wall in for Beal. Magic on defense. 1:44 left here in the 4th quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Shumpert. Offensive rebound. Vucevic with the block. Here's Rice. Lets it go from deep. No good. Wall with some nice D.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Feeds to Porter. Jennings against Shumpert. Out to the right wing. Here's Wall. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Magic trail by 8. Jennings kicks to Gordon. To the paint. Oh, trying for it. Here's Vucevic. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Wizards.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers. He's done a much better job of getting to the line here, aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
There's the dish to Kaman, the 11-footer, and the shot no good, a bit short.
It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner.
Clark, they're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything to reinvent the wheel here. I mean, just take time off the clock and squeeze the orange. Don't turn it over.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Shumpert. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. And the Wizards lead by 10.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And Ernie Johnson is still in the building, folks, for the postgame show. coming up next.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Iman Shumpert. He knew he had this sort of game in it, but tonight he showed all the rest of us he could do it. Maybe this is the start of a bright new chapter for him. What are your thoughts, Shaq, on his game? And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.